Hi, my fellow members of the great continent of Africa. My name is Tony Chinalwa. I'm here tonight with an interesting story. As I was meditating about the goodness of Africa and try to locate which formula should we use to locate where we went wrong, I meditated about the founding fathers of the great continent of Africa, of what they did and what they achieved. And I meditated about the current leaders of Africa, how they came to power, what they have done for the continent, and what we are expecting out of them. But in all that, I scratched my mind to see whether if they go to the House of African Union, they do anything. Of course, I was happy because I found that they have written a constitution of which they wanted to work or to work with it. But like everybody say that we cannot work together because of different tribes, different cultures, and that on the land we have some Arabs, which may make our move difficult because we can't cope with the same topic. But I found that in that document, the Constitutional Act of the Union of Africa, I found all the countries of Africa. By then they were 53, all the heads of states. They all signed and they were present at the time of writing that constitution. So I was happy. There was no divisions. They agreed to sit and make a constitution. But what is in that constitution, if you read deeper, you may find that some of the articles cannot allow these people to work together. They left some loopholes whereby someone, if he fails to cope with his fellow members, he can submit his formal written letter about his withdrawal from that house, which is unfortunate because in its formation, it was about uniting Africa. This constitution was written on the 11th of July 2000. That means it is old like 20 years. It has been in place for about 20 years. But if you look back about all those 20 years, it has been on the surface to find what good has come out of it. It is unfortunately you can't find that it was of use or a great use to help the people of the continent of Africa. The only time I saw when it was at use, that it was when the former president of Gambia, Yahya, I think it was Mr. Yahya, when he wanted to retain the power by force, and they all say, no, you can't, mister. You have already accepted the defeat you conceded. You have to go. The best we can go is to find for you a suitable place for where you can go and stay safe. But you can't remain in power forcefully. That is the only part I saw that document working. But if you were to look back and see how again it is going to help us, I don't see anywhere. Because most of the people who were present by then at its formation, they left. Some, they died, like Colonel Muammar Gaddafi, like Robert Mugabe, like the former president of Algeria, and some have been voted out in the elections, of which that the new entrants or the new presidents, they have to